Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about the top UFA rumors and news that has been going around. The first player I'm going to be talking about is Matt Duchene, the player that it's rumored that he's going to Nashville. It's pretty obvious at this point that he's going to be a Nashville Predator unless he changes his mind, in my opinion. And a few months ago, I actually thought Nashville would be a really good fit, and it would complete that kind of weird trade, which sent Turris there, which he hasn't performed very well. Duchene would also be there, so it'd be really weird. I'm not sure if Turris is going to stay there. He should be moved, but that's another video. This is all about the UFAs and Matt Duchene, which obviously should go to Nashville. I think Duchene should go to Nashville because he loves country music. I think it's his style. I think Nashville could use a guy like him. Like, Nashville could really use a guy like him. Like, if Nashville has a, if they at least have a 25 goal scorer and close to at least 60 points, they should have a Duchene that's $1 million, and that is crazy. I know that is crazy. Contract years are always insane. Take a look, for instance, at Jeff Skinner. Never scored 40 goals in his career, and then what does he do? He gets $9 million a year. He wanted 9.5, I believe, but he decided, well, I'll just take the 9 million. It's not too much lower. No. Now I know that that's going to be a major overpayment for Buffalo. I mean, if he doesn't even score 30 next year, I mean, it's already, he shouldn't have even got 8 million, in my opinion. That was way too overpaid. And I mean, Kevin Hayes is obviously a much worse contract, but this Duchene contract, and again, whoever signs him is going to overpay him because of his career year. He had tons of goals, and he looked like the best Duchene he ever did. He was great with the Senators, and then got traded to Columbus, where he truly was playing like a star player, not in just the end of the regular season with Columbus, because he fit in so well with Columbus. He was phenomenal in the playoffs, the 2 rounds. The 2 rounds he played, he got a lot of points, a couple goals. It was a really good playoffs for Matt Duchene, and I think that Nashville is the perfect place for Matt Duchene. I can't see anywhere else for him. Not just for Nashville's needs and everything. I think for Duchene, it is perfect for Duchene. In my opinion, I think Duchene has to go to Nashville, and if not, I think Duchene has to stay in Columbus, in my opinion. I think the second option should be Columbus. I think he seriously should consider staying there if he doesn't go to Nashville. The Habs, I know he met with the Habs, I believe, yesterday. I don't see him going to the Habs, but again, they could be looking for a center, but maybe not, since they have the center depth now, and they have this young core. I don't think the Habs should really get Duchene. I don't think it makes this rebuild, or as you can call it, retool, whatever it is. I don't think signing Duchene is gonna be the right move for Montreal. I think it's the wrong move if they get him. And Duchene, I don't see him fitting in. I don't think he fits in Montreal, in my opinion. I just think Nashville's the perfect place. And those are the top rumors of Duchene so far, leading up to July 1st, which will be an interesting day. The next news that has been rumored and all this stuff is the Sergei Bobrovsky rumors and news surrounding Sergei Bobrovsky and where he could go. The obvious secret of the past year is Sergei Bobrovsky to Florida. It's just so obvious at this point. Sergei Bobrovsky has not just been rumored. it it practically has been reported that he's going to be a Florida Panther literally since like December. Everybody's like Dale Talon and the Florida Panthers and the Florida Panthers are in on Sergei Bobrovsky. It is obvious that Florida is the top destination to get this superstar goalie. And just like Matt Duchene, not as bad, but just like Matt Duchene, I think he's going to be overpaid a bit. Overpaid a bit. I don't know that he's going to be overpaid a lot. I think if, which he probably does, gets $10 million per season, probably an 8-year, $10 million deal would be an ideal situation, that he wants a long-term deal on a team that could have long-term success. And in my opinion, again, if Panarin, Bobrovsky, and Duchene all re-sign in Columbus, would they have a good shot at least being a contender? I think they would be a very good team and probably a contender if all of them stayed. They just don't want to stay, and that's their opinion. And Bobrovsky, I think Sergei Bobrovsky probably should go in Florida. Luongo just retired. Reimer's going to be bought out. They don't have goaltenders. Like they don't have goalies. Like the Florida Panthers need a goalie, and they probably need a star goalie now if they want to make the playoffs in 2020. Bobrovsky is the only type of goalie that they need right now. Like let's say he puts up not a great season in 2020. He puts up .918 save percentage and a decent .250 or whatever. They could literally make the playoffs if they just like get a bit better defensively and have the same offense, which will have a better offense, which is kind of obvious. He just has to play consistent down these important stretches, like at the end of the season in 2020, for them to make the playoffs, because Bobrovsky is a superstar goaltender now. I'm not sure if I made a video on Bobrovsky, but I made a video on Panarin, and I think that Bobrovsky's top destination is the Florida Panthers. Now the second destination, I think Panarin, his second best spot is probably Florida, other than New York. I think the second best spot for Bobrovsky might be the top spot for Panarin, and these are all the rumors and speculation about the New York Rangers. If the New York Rangers, though, if Florida doesn't get both, what if New York got both? I think New York is definitely a playoff team if they got Bobrovsky, because if they get Bobrovsky, that young core, and Panarin, I still don't think they're a contender, but they're building something really good if they're able to get Bobrovsky at least. And apparently yesterday, Sergei Bobrovsky had a meeting with the New York Rangers. And you could see too, if you follow him on Instagram, he actually posted about New York. It's kind of obvious they're both in New York. And if he were to sign in New York, it would be insane. New York, like, it's a place where players obviously want to play and sign. And Bobrovsky wants to go where he wants to go. Probably 8 years. He wants to go somewhere for a long time. That's not Columbus. He obviously wants to win too. And those again are the top rumors about Sergei Bobrovsky. Next on the top rumors is Joe Pavelski to the Chicago Blackhawks is one of the top rumored places that Joe Pavelski could be going to. Now I made a video about free agents and stuff, and I said Pavelski is probably going to sign in San Jose now. Now it really seems like Joe Pavelski is leaning towards signing with a team that's not the San Jose Sharks. This is honestly very surprising and very shocking, in my opinion, that a captain of the San Jose Sharks, a captain of the San Jose Sharks, is going to go to another team. If he went to the Blackhawks, would he be booed? I think it would be mixed. He was a fan favorite, but again, going to a new team would really be awkward for Joe Pavelski and the Sharks organization. And if they can't sign Pavelski, it's gonna be a very interesting offseason for the San Jose Sharks. There aren't too many Pavelskis out there in the market, and it would just be crazy for a guy like Joe Pavelski to not resign. A captain that is a fan favorite in San Jose could be headed to a team, practically a rival team. The Chicago Blackhawks aren't really a rival, but they're not a team that you think a player on the Sharks would want to go to. Now, the Chicago Blackhawks obviously have potential to make the playoffs if they're able to get the goaltending. If they're able to get goaltending and defense, Chicago could be back in the playoffs. And if they're able to get a guy like Joe Pavelski, we have something heating up here. In my opinion, this would be insane. Now any other destinations I've heard of for Joe Pavelski, I haven't really heard any other teams specifically that he might go to. He might resign in San Jose, though. You never know. Maybe on July 1st he decides to sign in San Jose. You never know. But wherever he signs, I don't care really wherever he signs, but I would love a player like Pavelski to win a cup. Pavelski is a very good player that hasn't seen much success in the playoffs, which is really weird since he's one of the best, captains, I guess, in the NHL. And again, wherever he signs, it's probably going to be a contender or something, because he's a very good player. He's probably, I can't see him not sign, like if he signs somewhere that's not San Jose, they have to be a pretty good team. And Chicago, Chicago looks like they're a pretty good team. Like, it looks like they're going to be a pretty good team because Strome has such good chemistry with DeBrincat and stuff. They look like they're going to be a pretty good team. It looks like they're going to be a pretty good team, especially if Crawford is healthy all year and he's decent. They're probably a playoff team. In all honesty, Joe Pavelski, Pavelski signing there, I would argue Chicago would have like the best top six in the league. And that's crazy because just a few years ago they were back to being really bad. Now they could be back to being contender as soon as next year if they get Pavelski. It's crazy. And again, I think that would just be insane for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's the rumored place. And again, these are mostly rumors. These I don't think this is really news, but they are sources that, people like Darren Dreger, Bob McKenzie have reported. But again, these are also rumors, and I just am reporting these rumors on my channel. So the last player that's rumored right now is Andreas Lee. That might, it is funny. He's the one that says he likes loyalty. And now just a few days ago, there are all these memes about him going to free agency from one of these tweets that I saw on Twitter, and it's just kind of funny. Now, the rumors that I saw are that apparently, because I saw these rumors online, and apparently he might be going to the Chicago Blackhawks as well. I'm sure the Chicago Blackhawks, there's no way they would sign Pavelski and Lee. I would honestly rather have Pavelski on my team than Lee. Lee is a good, consistent. He can score 25 goals a year. He will not score 40 again, in my opinion. He had, I believe, a 29-point goal season. So if you can get, that's pretty good. But I've heard the rumors that Chicago's interested in him too. he is interested too. Like Lee might want to go to Chicago, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know what to think of this. It's really weird. But there are rumors. First, it would again be crazy. It's not an upgrade like Pavelski in my opinion. Pavelski's better. Now in my opinion, Lee's an underrated player. He's a very good player, but he's not like an elite player. I honestly think that Pavelski is arguably, yes, an elite player. Lee is not an elite player, but is he great? Absolutely, 100%. He's a great player. Upgrades the offense easily, but not like Pavelski, and that's my opinion. I think Chicago should probably go for Pavelski instead of Lee. And again, I don't know all the rumors surrounding all the teams Lee wants to go to. These are just the rumors and news I've heard of so far. And as a Leaf fan, I would kind of want him to come to Toronto just to piss the Islanders fans off again. But again, that would just be fun. It would honestly just be fun. it would be hilarious because you know, he was, you know, talking about Tavares, how he's not loyal. He then, you know, he's not being loyal as a captain because Tavares was a captain left. But I honestly don't blame him, since they were never winning at all, never making the playoffs. Lee just made the playoffs though, and he says you have to be loyal. Now he's going to free agency. Just seems like, it honestly just seems weird though why he's going to free agency. And he said you have to be loyal, and now it's just not working out. It's just weird. And again, it's crazy. It's weird. It's crazy. It's crazy that he said you have to be loyal. It's great. And now he might be going to free agency, which it sounds like it's going to be real. I don't know what he's doing though. I mean, the fans are going to be mad. I'll tell you that. They're going to be pissed. Like not as pissed like Tavares when he left. Tavares was there for years, and again, they never they had such bad teams. Again, I don't blame Tavares. Again, and I'll understand saying he's a snake, but Lee, he said he was gonna sign. He has not signed yet. So it's really weird how he has not signed, and yet the loyalty stuff. So this is the most interesting. The good one for last, I'm guessing. And please subscribe to my channel for more daily content. Please comment down below what you think about these free agents. And please subscribe for more daily content. As again, I am a new channel around here. I wanna talk hockey with everybody. Hope you subscribe and find my channel. I like to talk hockey on YouTube.